Hello ladies, welcome back to the channel. Today we're just going to be taking a look at the latest QDAO announcement on compounding AAVE market tokens. So first of all, we'll just take a quick read through the Medium article. So what are the AAVE market tokens, AM tokens? AM tokens are received when users lend out tokens on AAVE Polygon. These tokens serve as proof of ownership for tokens lent out and earn a return. So why do we need to compound AM tokens? In order to redeem rewards from AAVE for unlocking tokens on their platform, you have to continuously click on redeem on their site. If you want to earn yields on your rewards, you have to deposit the redeemed tokens to AAVE through another transaction. The delay between earning rewards and depositing them into AAVE causes users to lose yield on their capital. Compounding AAVE market tokens, CAM tokens, automates this process so that users don't lose on yield. Okay, so I'm just going to explain my thoughts as I go. So, okay, AM tokens issued by Mai.Finance, okay? And then the AM tokens are just but like a compounder, automatically compounding. So then on AAVE, you don't have to click claim and then go through all this. It's just going to automatically compound your deposit. That's my understanding. So let's continue. How does this relate to the QDAO protocol? So QIP005 passed the addition of AM tokens as collateral from Matic, starting with AM Matic. So if you don't know, recently they also had a proposition to change the name to Mai instead of just Matic. I think it's kind of cool because it's kind of like DAI. Does it make it easier to understand? Because what I'm concerned about is then when we go to Me BTC, Me ETH, then what's it going to be then, you know? So anyway, I digress. So the protocol is offering CAM tokens so its users can have their collateral grow while it's held in their vaults. So yeah, we are auto compounding, right? This encourages increasingly healthy vaults and reduces the chances of incurring liquidation penalties. So being that you are increasing your collateral and reducing your liquidation risk. So the one thing I don't understand is how is it automatically doing it through AAVE? And that means that the two platforms that Mai.Finance and AAVE have got a kind of link. I'm not sure yet. So what's the motivation for a protocol to offer this service? Allows users to earn interest on their collateral in their vaults, increasing the protocol's capital efficiency. AAVE's protocol capital efficiency, from what I understand. Tap into the 18 billion market on AAVE that could be simultaneously used on QDAO protocol. Now that's the bit why I'm getting so excited about this, because they're talking about simultaneously use. Now I'm under the impression that you'll receive a token which you can then lend against on Mai.Finance. How this is going to work, and if that's really the case, I'm not sure. But if that is the case, then you can kind of like double your kind of liquidity based on your collateral, or something like that. Even if you can get 25% more, then that's going to be massively significant. Okay, so the third point, enable AM token holders to borrow on their assets at 0% interest while still adding Matic on rewards on AAVE. So I mean, if it isn't that, how I understand it, then at least people, they can just deposit their Matic on AAVE, and then you get the bonus on AAVE. You get the 3.5% on AAVE, but then you also have access to the vaults with the 0% interest. So then essentially you've got a loan which is essentially paying itself off very slowly, but still. What fees are charged for compounding rewards? Currently, there are no fees for this service. In the future, a protocol will charge a small fee to compound AM tokens that are not accepted as collateral on my vaults. So for me, that includes currently everything apart from Matic so far. So start compounding your AM tokens here on app.my.finance/yield. If you have any questions, you can ask in the Discord. So what? I'm still a bit confused about this, okay, being honest. So I think the best thing is, the best way for me, and the reason why I'm setting up this channel is because we can do it, and then I think people can learn just by doing stuff. I mean, that's half of what this is about. So if we go to the yield page, then we've got all these choices: AM, USDC, and you can just approve here, AM DAI, AM wrapped ETH. So actually I thought they were saying they were going to charge for any, yeah, so no fees in the future. In the future they will charge a fee for these other ones, but currently, where is it? In the future they will charge a fee for these, but currently they are saying that they're not going to charge any kind of fee, no deposit fee. So I have, what do I have? I have wrapped ETH and I have Matic token, okay? So I've got 14,897.440. So if we, and I have about half a wrapped ETH. So if we come over to this yield and then we go down to AAVE and Matic, I've already approved this, and we just get your CAMW Matic tokens are shares the compounding AAVE Matic wrap Matic pool. I think the English is a bit off there. Your locked AAVE Matic Matic pool balance will grow while you're in the pool. So like I was saying earlier, I think actually my AAVE pool should grow while we're in the pool. So let's just go for it, right? I mean, let's just stick 1,000 in just to test it, okay? And we can confirm that. Okay, so I've refreshed the page and now I've got this deposited 1,100. So let's take a look. So yeah, I've got my 1,100 in US dollar value and just 1,000 wrap Matic or AM wrap Matic. Wow, it's getting a real mouthful. Okay, so now the next thing I wanted to check out is if we go to vaults. Okay, so if we go to vaults, we've got my Matic vault here, but we do have the option of AM wrap Matic. Okay, so I think I've worked it out yet. Even though the AM wrap Matic isn't available as a deposit, I don't believe it's available as a deposit yet, but in the future I think this will be available. I need to confirm that. But one thing I can confirm, but one thing I think I can almost confirm is that if you have a loan on AAVE against your Matic here, and then you bring this Matic over to the yield on here, then you are not able to kind of double loan against it. So you can't loan against it on here and then deposit on here and then put it into a vault and loan against it again. So it's not quite going to be as big as I expected, okay? So actually what we can see is if I deposited this amount on here, right, I got 1,000 on here, that it's actually taken 1,000 out of my Matic deposit on AAVE and increase my LTV. So basically, to summarize, have been slightly misjudged on this, and so the main advantage to this, if you are just not loaning and you just want to, if you're not loaning on AAVE and you just want a deposit fee, then it makes sense. Well, that's interesting actually, because the CAM wrap Matic is 998. Did it start as that? I'll have to check the video before. That's kind of interesting. Why is not 1,000? So I'm struggling a little bit with that, because I think it's better to just claim. I mean, it's not really costing you that much. It's not really costing you that much in lost yield. But the main advantage is once this Matic is available as a vault to use in a vault, then you are going to be able to get a 0% interest loan rather than paying what are we paying here, like 0.7%, which is tiny really. In the future, once this Matic reward has reduced or completely gone, then yeah, we can avoid this 3.5 APY. But nonetheless, you know, it's 0% loan. I guess you can't complain about that. So I mean, on the positive side, at least we're seeing this integration with AAVE, and hopefully we will get a lot of liquidity come over to Mai.Finance, and it shows that they got a good strong connection with AAVE, which is obviously a massive player in the space. But I'm left feeling a little bit disappointed actually. But still, I'm feeling really kind of bullish on Mai.Finance. I'm still getting like a crazy reward on here. I mean, if we just check the rewards on here, 472% APR with me Matic G. On Adamant, it's like 3 times that. So I'm still feeling really kind of bullish about Mai.Finance. I think there will be a lot of improvements in the future. I think it's still kind of early days with this. Let's judge it in a couple of months. So I hope you liked this video. It's kind of a brief one. It didn't really get into too much exciting stuff, but nonetheless, it's important we understand what's going on here. If you enjoyed it, then make sure you hit the thumbs up, and if you're into this kind of thing, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We're doing a new video every single day talking and doing about cryptocurrencies. So I will see you guys tomorrow.